Well, eNCA put government's new safety measures to the test with a flight from Johannesburg to Durban. Now, many flyers are still afraid to take to the skies amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula is confident flights are safe with a new filter technology allowing for a 100% passenger capacity. Heidi Jacques was on that flight earlier this morning and joins us now live from the newsroom. Heidi, talk about being a jet setter. You were between Joburg and Durban today. What's the new normal of flying looking like?
Yes, I must say, Shahan, it was a quick in and out of Durban, basically to put to the test the measures that have been put in place by OR Tambo International Airport as well as Kinshasa International Airport, and the fact that the Minister gave a green light for the various measures that have been put in place to allow for domestic travel. But I must say the new normal in the airports are very different, sanitizing, social distancing, and basically making sure that you scan your own ID and your own boarding pass, and also touching your own luggage, not allowing for any staff at the airport to touch those things, and making sure that you scan your own stuff through the terminals. So it's very different when it comes to inside the airport, but I must say when it's inside the actual aircraft, it's very different. You have a situation where you are sitting right next to people. It's actually very normal to how flying was before, and this is something that many have raised, a very big issue, that flying is the same inside the aircraft, but at the airport there are lots of different measures that have been put in place and lots of sanitizing.
Yeah, so many airlines are still not flying. You spoke to the pilot who flew to Durban for the first time since the lockdown. What's he saying?
Yes, so this pilot has not flown since the lockdown, and this was the first time that Air actually flew to Durban. They've tapped into this market. Normally they would fly to smaller areas, but they have decided to fly to Durban and Cape Town, given the fact that many other airlines aren't operating, such as Comair, Mango, FlySaf Air and SAA. They'll only be operating from Monday, but the pilot's saying that aviation has changed due to lockdown, as one can imagine, and it's been quite different for him. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I think aviation's taken a great knock. I doubt it will ever get back to the way it was. But yeah, I think everyone's doing their best to keep everyone safe. And yeah, there's not much we can do, but keep everyone safe and healthy.
And very, very quickly, Heidi, are passengers actually happy with the measures in place?
So they're happy with the measures that have been put in place at the airports. They are satisfied with the social distancing and the rules and regulations that they need to adhere to. But a passenger that spoke to us said it's almost insignificant when you adhere to all these regulations and measures at the airport, but when you get into the aeroplane, you're basically sitting shoulder to shoulder next to the person, given the fact that the Minister has allowed for 100% capacity due to this new air filter. So the passenger is saying that it is still very worrying in the aircraft, but they are trusting this new air filter that's been put in place. Let's listen to what one passenger told us earlier.
It's difficult to say. We have to do social distancing throughout the rest of the country, and then for that hour and 20 minutes on the plane, we're basically rubbing shoulders with each other. I'm not sure what the impact of that will be.
All right, Heidi Jacques, thanks for the update. Appreciate it.